this is Cuberized and welcome to my Craftoria Let's Play. Well, in the previous episode we were in the Bumble Zone. We found our buzzing briefcase, collected a few bees, and went through the cell maze, and gathered a lot of goodies. Between episodes, I came back and did a bunch of trades with the Queen to get the large candles that would allow me to get tallow by uncrafting them. I need the tallow for something we're going to do today. And so she was very happy with all the trades, and I actually also fed my behemoth enough so that we are now best buds. And when that happens, when you max out friendship, your behemoth becomes a queen behemoth and you get a little crown. So yeah, and we're pals now. So yeah, so that's how that works. I can keep feeding my behemoth honey and sugar water and other treats, but yeah, this is maxed out now. So I did want to go to the cultism area. So why I needed the tallow is for something here. When I was attacking, many episodes ago, attacking one of the named guys that showed up, they actually broke my bow. So these things that hover around me, yeah, 3 of them are broken. So I got these shattered soul shards, and I want to be able to resurrect them. So yeah, that's why I need the tallow. So I made a bunch of tallow blocks, and we're gonna look here in, let me get my book. And there is a way to resurrect as soon as I can find it. One moment. Okay, it's this one here. We'll do a spirit resurrection. And so this should work to resurrect any mob, I guess. This is where you have the shattered soul. If you're resurrecting a familiar, the soul shard looks slightly different. So we are actually back here again, doing this resurrect mobs. It looks like this, and it's a shattered soul shard. And so I need a gas tier, spirit attuned crystals, otherworld essence, and a tallow block with this. And it should do that. Now this is actually here. This is what the white chalk drawing that's in this one. And if you look at, I'm aimed at the bowl here, and you can see the curtain pentacles that are included here include the simple circle, which is, you can see that in the top center of the screen, and that's the one I'm going to do. So let me get, let's get my, I need gas tiers, and I'm going to need 3 of those, and then I'm going to need crystals. I think I might... No, I don't have any. Let me see if I have any in here. And I've got extra bowls, but no, I don't have that in here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and make that. And that means I'm going to need diamonds. Let's see. I'm going to need 12. And then the essence. Now, I don't think I have any. I've got this kind, but that's purified. I don't know that that will work. Yeah, I don't think that'll work. I think I need the regular essence. So if I have these, I believe. There. You can use the seeds or the fruit to get this. So I happen to have an abundance of both, but I'll use the seeds. And I will need 3 of those. And I've got that. Okay, so let's go to the spirit fire, which let me go to this one over here. And I've got a named guy outside. So we'll take these, drop them in. And I didn't hear anything, and my backpack is probably on. Let me turn that off. Try that again. There we go. Got them. And then these should be able to go in here, and there's my crystals. Okay, so back over here. Put a crystal. Let's get this out of the way. A block of tallow. That. And that. And then I need one of these. I'm not sure what this is going to do, so this will be interesting. Starting the Otherworld Essence. Oh, it wants that one. It wants the purified one. Okay. That I have. Oh, that's his Demon Dream. Okay. Yep, now I grabbed the wrong one. I love it when it's helpful and tells me what I'm doing here. And there we go. And where is my pouch? Poof. And poof. So, did I actually get it? I don't know how I would know. Let's try it again. I've got so many out there, I don't know that I would know if I got it or not. But it seems to have worked. The other thing, since I'm doing this, let me do this as well. And then, oh, dang it. Nope. Oh. Shoot. I lost. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Alright, I gotta fix that. Let me get the pink chalk out. Thankfully this is very symmetrical, so this is going to be the pink chalk. Because I need to replace this here, because I put the dirt down accidentally. There we go. And let's put that away so I don't lose track of that. What I'm trying to do here is get the other bowl set up. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, that should work. That should be close enough. I have extra bowls, so I want to do this that should catch it. I think that's within 3. Alright, so let's yeah, let's try this again. There we go. And oops. And then lastly, one more. Not that. Oops, get back in there. Yeah, and I can get that. Actually, I probably should have grabbed that out, but it did catch it, so that's good. Yeah, so we did it. I seem to have more floating around me, and which is good. Um, this comes with the bracer here, and yeah, I get 12 of these, so it's nice that they're all back there somewhere. All right, and so when I look at the map, all these little dots here, as I'm walking, you can kind of see them. Well, it says the Ballasterian bow, but yeah, all those little dots are all of those things following me. And so, yes, I have successfully resurrected them. And now they are there. Put the rest of this away. So, the next thing I wanted to do was we have here is where we have the crusher, the smelter, and the crystallizer, and these are the top tier guys who can do these activities. Now, I've been using you know, whatever I have here. Don't see them. These are foliates. These are also foliates, and this is a genie. So I have not summoned the higher tiers. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I do have the highest, well, I shouldn't say that. For the miner, I have a Merid miner. So getting the Merid guys here who can do this would be good to have. This will, you can get a golem, and this one would get you this master miner, which we've already done, and some other items. So I'm going to go ahead and get those 3 Merids, and that's going to be using this one over here, if I have all of the equipment to do so. So let's see what one needs for the crusher. Probably this might be a little tricky, but let's check that out. In fact, while I'm there, let me see what else I'm gonna need. So that's for that one, and for the next one is Gold, anesium, obsidian, and coal. That is actually easier. That's Dragon's Breath, and that's a spirit campfire, which I haven't made, but that should be doable. And then the last one is Skull Catalyst, Anesium, Budding Amethyst. That might be something I have to go get. And a Sea Lantern I may have to go get too. Gray Paste I already have. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Anesium is probably going to be the, oh, I've got 2 here, and I've got some here, and I've got a bunch of dust, so that's good. So I have the 3 that I need. And then I need diamond. I'm going to need a crying obsidian. I'm going to need coal. I'm going to need a ghast tear. Dragon's Breath. You get the Dragon's Breath from collecting it. I did that when I killed the dragon. You take some glass bottles, and the breath that he spews that does damage to you, that shows up as like these purplish particles in a cloud, you just run up there with some glass bottles and click, and you can actually capture it in capture the dragon breath in a bottle. So it's good to do that when you can, so you have a stockpile. Oh, I'm gonna have to refer back to the book because so I need Sea Lantern. Okay. Netherite and emerald. Okay, let's get that, because I can get that going, and then make sure I get all the rest of the items. Netherite. Yeah, I don't have a block, but I can make one. Just barely. Same here. Don't have a block, but I can make one. And I'm gonna need books. Unless I have some in here. I have one that is not bound. Oh, goody. Yep, I figured as much. Let me go deal with that. Where are you at? Okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, you're annoying. I can see. Okay. There was a skeleton in this too, which was annoying, and I think... Oh, yep. Named guy. Oh, goody. Alright. Better? All done? Okay. Back to this. Yes. So, what did I actually get? Oh, I turned off my thing, so it's a helmet. That would be my pickaxe. So let's not get rid of that. Arcane Essence, Graveyard Staff, Crown, Spell. I got a couple of Apotheosis Gems and an ink. Okay. Now, let's go back to this. So we need this. Let me get this out of the way. Let's find this. And that. And this. And this. And I need to just double check because I have a feeling that there's something else. Nope, I got it all. Okay. So. And I got another guy. Alright, so I think the trick here is get this going first, and then put the book in. There we go. And there he is. Very fast crusher. Perfect. And I will put him away. And I think I mentioned this before as well, but these guys have 300 hit points. And then the next thing we want to make is the smelter. So, not a trivial guy. The spirit campfire was the thing that I didn't have. So, campfire. Okay, we can do that. Oh, sticks. I think I put the sticks in here. One spirit campfire. Alright, so we've got that, and this, and this, and this, and that. Okay, we got it all. Oh, I don't have the book. No, and I don't have one made, so let me grab this. I'm gonna need green dye. Which I have some, but not enough, of course. I can cook some cactus, but it's just not red and yellow, or yellow and blue. Make green. So let's do that. That I have. And I need blue. That's blueberry. That's not the blue I was looking for. Of course I don't have blue. Light blue. Ever have one of those days where something's so simple and it's just not lapis? That'll work. I have tons of lapis. So let's actually, since I'm gonna probably be making a few of these. Oops, nope, missed a step. There we go. There we go, and then I'm actually going to need 2 of these. Okie dokie. And then both of these will need to go through here. Perfect. Okay. Everything's still here, that's fine. Block of gold. Okay, I've somehow gotten something amok. What is not supposed to be here? No, that's all supposed to be here. I'm just missing a gold. Okay, there are 6 things here. Okay. Yep, gold. What are you doing? Okay, we're gonna have to go deal with that. And I didn't put the bowl here. Alright, let me do that before I forget. As I clearly did. And alright, let's be careful here. Okay. There we go. And that was my bows getting in the way. That I was very excited about, actually. Getting them all back. But they do have a tendency of getting in the way for certain things. Okay. Now, you need to be put away, and gotcha. And because you're wandering, I'm going to go ahead and take care of you, and then we'll come back and do the last one. Okay, that was faster than I anticipated. What did we get? Looks like we got a different, yeah, we got a different crown here. And possibly some shadow scale? Not seeing anything else. Alright, back to this. Last thing is... Nope, that is not what I wanted to do. That's not really what I wanted to do either. Although that's not a bad way to display it if I have an extra bowl. Alright, Crystallizer. So gray paste is in my bag. There's the gray paste. There's the block. There's the book. What else? Skulk Catalyst. I think that is in here. That's not it. That is not it. Getting warmer. Let me sort by name. There it is. Need one of those. And got that. Sea lantern and budding amethyst. Budding amethyst is the one I think I'm just not going to have in my inventory anywhere. No. I have one, I just don't have it here. I will have to go get it. And then, last thing was the sea lantern. Sea lantern's also kind of a weird one. Oh, well, thankfully I have got one. Okay, I'm going to run back, and run back I mean use the portal, base, top, now let's do, excuse me kitties. Hello, moo cows. Actually, I could have gone to the magic zone and come up. Neither here nor there. So, budding amethyst. There it is. There's one. And clearly I've got... Okay, so let's go back. And I'm going to go down. I know it's counterintuitive, but... okay. Oh, nope, not even there. There we go. Okay, so let's put these things down. Oh, I got a gem of the combatant. That is gotta be from there as well. Okay. So I've got this. We've got this. Got the gray paste. Thankfully this is reusable. It has uses to it. And budding amethyst. Now to pick up a budding amethyst, you can use a cardboard box, which is great, except it's here, and yeah, that is, I don't know that I can put this, nope, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Give me that back. I don't know that I can put this directly into the bowl and then take the box off. But we'll try. And I'm going to go with no. And that is not really in there. So Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Let me get that cardboard box back. The other thing, let's see, what else was it we needed? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that. Okay. So I don't think this is going to work. I have a high degree of not confident on this one. Because it's actually on the bowl, not in the bowl. Yep. Okay. So I actually need this. Now if I have extras of these, but if I take this with, this is my Silk Touch pickaxe. If I Silk Touch this, then it just breaks, and that doesn't do it for us. So let me go back to another one of those guys. Let me go to the villagers. And we'll go up. That's down. So what I can do, and I don't think I've done this yet, but I will double check, is let me see if I've got one first. Yes, I do. A construction stick. It's not great. So let me actually let me make another one. So one of the things, yeah, let's just make this. There's something you can do with this, with construction sticks, that's called replacement stick template. There's other things as well, and what this will allow you to do, and this we should have, this will have in here. Yeah. Oh, I don't have the glass, and I'm not in the right. Let me go in here. There we go. So, so let me get this put away. Let me just go home here because I'm gonna need. Okay, so with these, what this will allow you to do is replaces blocks with the block in your offhand. So we need to go to our smithing table, which is right here. And if I take my stick and I put my template here, and why is this not? No, that was the right spot. Oh, an ender pearl. That was the thing. And I have those in here. Okay. Ender pearl stick template. So what this does is it makes my construction stick into a replacement stick. And let me show you how this works. I'm going to take something easy. It doesn't matter what block I'm using. I want to be able to pick up the budding amethyst. So if I take something, let's take dirt. Do I have dirt in here too? Oh, that's the special one, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go, let's go, I don't know if that's going to work. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so I'm back here. So, I'm going to try it with this first to show you how this works. So this is my, let's get this out of the way. Alright, so let's get, alright, so if I wanted to do it with this block, what I do is in my offhand, I put what I want in place of it. So I'm going to pick this up and put the dirt down. And then I take this, and this is the right stick, right? Yes. And I click here. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope. Placement, yes. This should work. Why are you not working? One second. Okay, that is not doing what I need it to do. And looking at budding amethyst here, I don't have a lot of royal jelly, but I can give royal jelly to try to get budding amethyst, but the chance is really low. I can use a crystallizer, but I have to have the Merid crystallizer, which is the thing I'm trying to summon. But once I summon him, I can give him this and he'll give me that. But unfortunately, yeah, it's like the chicken and the egg. I need him to get this, and I need this to get him, so that's not going to work. This is a possibility. Use amethyst dust and an amethyst block of amethyst, and you can use this ritual and sacrifice a pig to get budding amethyst, and I think this is going to be the way to go. That's just talking about where you can find it. The other option is using the enchanting table with some various levels to get budding amethyst, which is a possibility as well. You have to be able to get the infusion enchantment. There's something from Ars Nouveau that might work. Uncrafting won't work because I don't have this, and you need this to get this, so that's not going to work. And yeah, so really we've got two options. It's either the ritual or the infusion enchantment. I'm going to go check and see what this looks like, and so I'm going to run down to the magic area real quick, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm down here in the enchanting area, and let's see what we've got. I need a block of amethyst. That I have. Let's see what I've got going on here. Yeah, this is not... $60, $30 to $50. There's too much quanta. And 50. Let me just double check here. So I need a lot more Turna, a lot less Quanta, and the Arcana is actually fine. This is going to take some jiggling to do this, and this is probably actually going to be more involved. So I'm going to go back over to, let me go to the top, let me see if I have a pig in a container here. Sheep, cows, pig. One pig. Okay. And let me go to occultism. So to be able to do this, I'm going to need Orsurin's Unbound Calling. Okay. 2, 4, 6 dust and 1 block. And a pig. So where is Orsurin's? I'm gonna guess it's pretty high level. Okay, it's there. So it's here. So I need a bunch of dust. 6. Which may involve a crusher. Yes, it will. So that's powder. There's the dust. Yep, just that crusher. Okay, so get me 6 of these. We can test out our new crusher. And he is in my backpack. That's the crusher. And there you go. Bad thing is I didn't even hear anything. Oh, that's why. I was gonna say I didn't hear anything and I don't see anything in his hand. Okay, there it is. It's in the, I think everybody else uses this hand, so he puts it in this hand because he's holding a trident. I'm assuming that's a trident, not a pitchfork. Okay. So I've got that. So I'm going to need more bowls. Here. Where are the bowls? They would be in here. And does this guy have a timer? No. Good. So he can hang out there. Sacrificial bowl, I have 1. Let me get... I need 1 more. Okay. So luckily we have made all these so that we can do this. Otherwise it would be a bit of a stretch to do this. Oh, the pig. And the pig. got it. There we go. So if you want to make your own budding and you don't have a cardboard box, you can make it and then you can have them in your base. So this, I'm going to pick this guy up just because. No wandering off. Alright, so we go back over here and put that down. And then we've got this. Ta-da! And there's our crystallizer. So we can give him crystals and he will make it into budding amethyst. What else can he do, actually? So that's how you do it. Okay, so we can make obsidian, we can make Certus quartz from dust, we can make prismarine crystals from shards. Yeah. Ender dust and ender pearls. Take blocks of quartz and yeah. So it's really more about the dust to make the actual blocks. This is, you know, the big one here. Oh, yeah. If you don't have an echo shard and you have the dust, that's a nice thing. Yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty much this is the big one. I can also see if you accidentally made too many dusts of something that you might want to reconstitute it into what it was. But there we go. And yeah, when you have the bowl up here and you summon something, you get this thing. And yeah, okay. So there we go. Now we have all three, and we can make budding amethyst at will, which is very exciting. So, and before we go, let me hop on here. Helps if I face forward. The crown helps. But yeah, there's that's what it looks like from the bee. And of course she's tethered. And I say she because it's a queen. Yeah. But yeah, I have my little queen behemoth floating around. And the other one's down there. And I did set up all my stuff here. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but these are all the trophies from the Twilight Forest, including the keepsake cask, which I have the questing ram in here as well. So, and then for the bumble stuff, I put some photos up here. These are actually, I found down in one of the dungeons. So it's Patreon statues, which I think are really cool. And this is the bumble stuff. So, yep. Just random decor. So there's two different kinds of helmets, two different kinds of chest pieces, two different kinds of pants, and two different kinds of boots. So I set them up so you could see what they look like. All right, and anything, the spears, the shields, or any of this clothing that you have that's extra, even these things, candles, dye, carpet squares, wool. You can trade to her and to the queen bee, and she will give you things back. What you can get are these, what is it called? These things, windy air, which gives you an uplift, which will help when traveling around in the Bumble Zone if you do not have flight. So bringing her back and trading with her is a very good idea. And I think there we will wrap it up. So yeah, having the top tier Marids is very exciting. They are going to be very, very helpful. And this is this guy, this is this guy, I believe. So we have the Crusher, the Smelter, and the Crystallizer, and I may have those backwards. But what we can do with this is I have all of this raw ore that can be crushed and then smelted. And we also have all of the stuff here from the dimensional mine shaft that is primarily in this chest, but there's all of these various ores that need to be processed through, and so yeah, that is going to be a thing. So I will get them working on that between episodes, and yeah, that'll be a fun thing to go do. Or to have done. So, yeah. So there we go. And I need to turn this off because this is set for 2. And I did this again. So, yeah, so I think we'll call it here. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. I do read everything and reply. If you have enjoyed the episode, please toss me a like. It really helps me grow my channel, and I appreciate it very much. Plus, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe so you can get alerted to new content as I make it available. I am Cuberized. I hope you enjoyed. See you at the next one. Cuberized signing off.